My Five Senses by Aloud. Has the title on the first page. This is the title page. My Five Senses by Aloud. In this book, there's a table of contents. The table of contents is going to tell us sections or headings in the book. The first heading is My Five Senses, and it has a number 2. That's the page number it starts on. Poems, that starts on page 32. So this book has different sections because it has a table of contents. I can see. I see with my eyes. The first sense is our eyes. We can see with our eyes. That's our first sense. I can hear. I can hear with my ears. Our second sense is hearing. What we hear in our ears, that's the second one. I can smell. I smell with my nose. Smelling, smelling. Our nose is our third sense. First was our eyes. Second was our ears. Third was our nose. Beautiful flowers. I can taste. I taste with my tongue. The fourth sense we're talking about is taste. Just like when we eat food, we can taste the food. Taste is the fourth sense we have. I can touch. I touch with my fingers. Oh, he's touching a soft bunny. He's taking in information about the bunny with his hands. We touch, and that's our fifth sense. I do all this with my senses. I have 5 senses. When I see the sun or a frog or my baby sister, I use my sense of sight. I am seeing. When I hear a drum or a fire engine or a bird, I use my sense of hearing. I am hearing those sounds. When I smell soap or a pine tree or cookies just out of the oven, I use my sense of smell with our nose. I am smelling. Smelling. When I drink my milk and eat my food, I use my sense of taste. I am tasting. We taste with our mouth and our tongue. When I touch a kitten or a balloon or water, I use my sense of touch. I am touching. Touch is our fifth sense. All of our senses help give us information about our surroundings. Sometimes I use all my senses at once. Sometimes I use only one. I often play a game with myself. I guess how many senses I am using at that time. When I look at the moon and the stars, I use one sense. I am seeing. When I laugh and play with my puppy, I use 4 senses. I see, I hear, I smell, and I touch. When I bounce a ball, I use 3 senses. I see, I hear, and I touch the ball. Sometimes I use more of one sense and less of another, but each sense is very important to me because it makes me aware. To be aware is to see all there is to see. Hear all there is to hear. See how he's closing his eyes and focusing on what he can hear? Right now, I don't know if you can hear, but there's a lot of geese honking outside my window. I'm hearing them. Smell all there is to smell. Taste all there is to taste. He's licking his lips. Touch all there is to touch. Wherever I go, whatever I do, every minute of the day, my senses are working. They make me aware. These are our 5 senses. You can see things, hear things, taste things, smell things, and touch things. The end is some poetry about our senses. I'm not going to read that at this point. We'll read it another time. Here are my eyes. Here's a poem about our eyes. We're going to not read that this time. This is a poem about a storm, what you can see and hear. And 5 wonderful senses poem we'll do in the classroom. The end. Thanks for reading.